Now let's talk about transport. I mean, public transportation here isn't really anything to write home about, but I know when you go to Europe, it's a whole different experience. Do you recommend taking public transportation, or do you recommend kind of planning something ahead of time, like a driver or something else?
I would say that the European transport system is quite efficient, depending on which country you're in, perhaps not to the T. Italy, for example.
But Germany, on time.
Oh, on time. On time. It was almost a bit frustrating sometimes because you're like, oh, I'm going to miss my train and I'm only 30 seconds late. Those Germans are quite efficient. The Italians are a bit more lax, but rail is one of the most efficient forms of transport to use. The Eurail network goes through a whole lot of European countries. You can buy a pass in South Africa in preparation for your trip to Europe, and you will
Where
obviously...
do you buy that pass?
You can buy it with us with STA
Oh,
Travel.
yeah.
And you can select, okay, I'm going to 4 countries, great, I'll be spending so much time in these 4 countries. What pass kind of complements my type of travel? And we'll assist you with that. We also have something called hop-on, hop-off passes.
Is that like the red bus, sort of?
That's sort of like the
Okay.
red bus, depending on which city again that you're in. Okay. Paris has them, Rome has them, London has the red bus as well, and that takes you to all the hot spots in a particular city. Sometimes you can buy a pass for 1 day, you can buy it for 2 days, you can buy it for 3 days, depending on your duration of your stay. The hop-on, hop-off passes are also buses that move between countries. So if you want to see Portugal and Spain and you want to hop on over to France, there's a bus route that will stop for 1 day, and every second day the bus will pass through, and you can hop on and hop off as you so choose.
Cool. Cool. Now there's lots of islands in Europe that I feel like people forget about. Have you done the island tour of Europe?
I've not yet.
Okay.
It's on the bucket list. These are things that need to be done soon. Greece is on my bucket list, so obviously all the Greek islands. Croatia is another one. In Spain, if you want to go to Ibiza, that's another option. And their products and their transport systems that allow you to do that as well. So you can buy a pass in Greece, for example, hop-on, hop-off pass, and that allows you to access ferries.
You can hop on and hop off of ferries?
Yeah, so you'll pay one set amount for, say, 9 days. That's how long you're in Greece, and you want to go from this island to that island. You buy one pass, and it allows you the opportunity to visit all those islands on one pass.
Wow, that's awesome.
Right.
Okay, now, if people watching this video can only go to one European country, what one would you say they should start with?
They should start. Look, I'm biased towards Italy, so...
Me too, I love Italy.
Let's go with Italy.
Okay.
Let's go. It's everything from the
food, history, people,
everything. It's the cultural overload. It's that mix of modernity, but you've still got the ancient civilizations that are kind of filtered into modern day living as well. Like you say, the people, the fashion, even the language. It's such a beautiful language.
Everything about that country.
Everything about it is gorgeous.
Now, what's still on your bucket list? Doesn't have to be European.
How much time do we have?
Not that much.
Oh man. I'm currently planning an India trip. So looking forward to that, doing a bit more of Asia. And then I haven't been to North America yet. So that's another continent that I kind of need to get onto. So some of the USA, maybe do Route 66, spend some time in New York, end up in Los Angeles, do some Vegas.
Your life is hard, it sounds like.
Look, someone's got to do it.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your experiences.
Thank you for having me, and perhaps we'll see you on the road sometime.
Yeah.